UFC is going to take this Saturday off and return the following weekend for Machado Gary versus Prates, number 7 and 13 in the division. Good striking fight. Co-main event, Anthony Smith's final fight against Zhang Mingyang. Giga versus David Onama, Michelle Pereira, Abus Magomedov, Randy Brown, Nicholas Dalby, and Ikram Aliskerov versus Andre Muniz kicks off the main card.
We're here with Pitbull. You got a message for your fans?
We still have, guys. I want your work. Let's go. Let's do another one.
There you go. You heard it here. We're still here in Miami. What'd you guys think of the fight? I think I got Pitbull right here, the king of KOs. Who do you think Pitbull should fight next? He says he wants to work. He just said it.
I think Diego Lopes.
Diego Lopez, Brazil.
Patricio Pitbull looking to return International Fight Week. He has some interest in fighting Dan Ige, and Dan Ige is down to do it. And Pitbull says, let's go International Fight Week. See you soon, legend, is Dan Ige's response. Both guys fought over the weekend. Ige got the W. Pitbull got the loss.
I got a fight June 14th versus Miranda Maverick in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's pretty exciting.
You know who needs the title fight next? Yves Loeb. I don't know why everyone keeps ducking him or why he's not getting the fights he deserves, but Yves Loeb beat Lopez. He's undefeated. He should be the next title fight against Volkanovski. I want to see Yves Loeb in that 145.
UFC was trying to do Movsar Evloev versus Aaron Pico May 17th. Initially, Movsar accepted it, but then rejected it. They thought to themselves, like, why are we going to fight a tough UFC newcomer when we could maybe get a title shot? Pico has an interesting take on Ilia Topuria's next fight.
After watching Patty fight, last night, I want to see Patty versus Ilia more than I want to see Topuria versus Islam now. I don't know. I think Patty's style is, his character and it was just fun. And then they have some bad blood. I think there was some things that happened in the hotel. I don't know, maybe a year ago, and I think that would be a fun fight. I think Patty would. That would be a lot of fans would love to see that. They would be more excited. I think they'd be more excited for Patty versus Ilia than Ilia versus than Islam. I don't know. I don't know if that fight's going to happen, but I know if he wants to come up to 155, what better fight to make Patty versus Ilia?
Shavkat Rakhmanov's coach says he may return in September. If he does, Buckley wants to fight him. Shavkat had a shot twice and effed up both times. You don't get a title fight by sitting out if you're coming back. It's not for the belt. Fight me. Things change fast in the sport by the time Shavkat returns. Maybe it's JDM and Prates fighting for the belt, but the next title fight is next month. It's Bilal against JDM.
Because you're an Ellen DeGeneres looking scrub. And to be honest, it's because you got a bowl cut in the English accent. That's the only reason people want to look at you. So, Patty Pittman's a little bitch. He needs to stop running my name through his mouth. Just stay relevant, because he's just using me to stay relevant, because he's never accomplished anything. He's never going to get to a title fight. He's never going to win a title, period. An irrelevant bum. So when he starts cutting all that weight and cutting chromosomes, and he wants to come to a real man's weight class and fight a real man, he can get his ass whooped. So he needs to keep my name out of his mouth. Otherwise, he's going to end up with my foot in his ass. And that's a fact. So.
In the octagon's heart, legends are made. But every swinging kick, history is made.
I made it to the UFC, signed by Dana White. Oh,
Foi fácil. Claro que a gente é leigo, né?
Ai, cara, olha isso. Isso é loucura, né?
I had 5 dudes run a train on him. Who's that though?
Beneil Dariush says he may be fighting Hanato Moicano in June. Aside from that, no ranked lightweights have any fights scheduled besides Benoit Saint Denis fighting Joel Alvarez next month in Montreal, UFC 315, May 10. Arman Sarukian on his next fight says, many have been asking when the fight is. I'm calm, training, focused, waiting for the moment. Sports aren't always about what's fair, but I believe if you put in the work, don't give up. Stay true to yourself. Everything will come. The key is to be ready when the time comes. The matchups Usman wants to see at 155, Makhachev Gaethje for the title, Pimblett versus Topuria for the next title shot, and then Sarukian versus Oliveira too.
I like the Ilia fight because if Justin Gaethje's fighting for the title, Dustin doesn't necessarily want that fight because Dustin wants a retirement fight, and Arman and Charles Oliveira are going to do that again. Hey, I like it, Henry. You hit the nail on the head. Winner, guess what? Winner is ultra popular now and ready to challenge for that title. And not only ultra popular, but has shown that they can handle that weight class and people there at the top of the division. So I like it, Henry. I think you hit the nail on the head.
Honestly, I'm tired of beating up the old guys. Let's get some of the younger guys. Let's see. There's Fred Yams would be a great matchup. Smile killer. Great guy, respectful guy, but I think I can get that win. Let's see. Tom Nolan be a great matchup. Just any of these other younger 55ers that are on the come up. Yeah, I want to test myself against another young buck.
After his win over Jim Miller, Chase Hooper called up Fares Ziam and Tom Nolan. Tom Nolan is down to do that fight. It'd be a good fight, but Chase Hooper's ground game is really good, so I would have to favor him in that one. SD Dumas got stopped by Mihail Oleksiejczuk over the weekend. I take full responsibility. That was a rookie mistake. Instead of bobbing and weaving, I should have been advancing, is what Dumas says. 75% of Oleksiejczuk's victories are by KO or TKO, and 11 of those 15 wins are in the first round, so he wastes no time getting victories.
It's the first show we've cancelled after announcement. We know about the American show we were supposed to do, but that never got off the ground for us to announce. I can tell you right now that I tried everything in my power to keep the show going. I tried to do it as a non-pay-per-view. I tried to replace KSI, which is no easy feat. I tried to replace Dennis's opponent, find a new opponent for him. Ran into all kinds of problems there. But literally there was no option left but to do that.
Pascal Kraus.
This is Eric Newbreed Coat. Joe K-San. Again. One more.